Alright, so we're back with another video. Today we finna give y'all the best dunk packages in NBA 2K25. Now, in this video, I'm gonna also give you guys the best layup package. Now, layups is gonna be different because it goes on what build you are. Dunks don't really go on that as much. Now, there are gonna be some dunks that you can't get on guards, that you can get on bigs and swings, but it's not as big of a difference. Like, you most likely can get all these dunks on all three builds. So it's gonna be a little different in the layup. So I may take a little bit more time trying to break it down for the guards, then break it down for the swings, then break it down for the bigs. Now, with that being said, if y'all do want more videos like this, make sure to like the video, make sure to subscribe. Y'all want the best drill moves in the game, all that good stuff, like the video. If y'all want a content dunk tutorial, I don't even gotta say no more. But yeah, further ado on, no more talking, let's just hop into it. Alright, hopping into it. Now, when it comes to slasher animations, dunk style, dunk package, I'll be real. Depending on where you're playing, I'm gonna be honest, most of this stuff does not work. So you need to make sure that you have the best of the best. So if you go into the wrong game mode with the wrong stuff, it will take you out the animation. You will get your shit sent. You will get snatch block. You will get anything but a dunk or your layup. So you need to make sure you got the best stuff. So when it comes to the two hands, best two-hand dunk package in the game by far and away is the quick drop in back scratchers. You start putting on some extra stuff, some weaker stuff, I'm telling you, you're gonna get your stuff taken out of the animation every single time. And this is one of the animations that jump from far, and you're gonna be able to get it to pop every single time. Quick drop in back scratchers off 2. Now, some other solid ones you could use: the athletic hangs off 2. The athletic hangs off 1. But like I said, you want to make sure that you got the best. You don't want to be going with the alternatives and stuff like that. Now, I know a lot of people love using these side clutches. A lot of people love using this, the front clutches. It really depends on you. The better front clutches, I believe. Actually, no. This is the better front clutch. You can actually get this. So yes, this would definitely work as another one that you can use on two hands. The only thing I'll say is, if it's taking you out the animation, I haven't been able to test this one as much. But this is definitely one of the meta dunk packages from previous years. It'll be this with a quick drop off 1. Now, with that being said, when it comes to these flashy ones, like the windmills, like some of these reverses, they will take you out the animation every time. But a dunk package that you can pretty much get on any build is the sidearm tomahawks. But the better version of it is literally LeBron James. LeBron James is literally the better version. But the thing is, like I said in the intro, small guards can't get this. This has a dunk where you're dunking from the free throw line. Pretty much all these are like limitless takeoff dunks. And that's why LeBron James is the best dunk package in the game. Whether you're doing one hands or two hands, you can really not even do a two hands all year and just use LeBron James and you'll be straight. But small guards don't get it. So that's why I said you're going to want to have this side on tomahawks. Now, you're not going to be dunking from as far, but it's going to be just as good and have some of the better animations. Especially if you know how to dunk with your left hand, you know how to dunk with your right hand. Side on tomahawks, damn near going to be the best dunk package in the game besides LeBron James. And quick drops. And front clutches. And quick drop pins off too. But yeah, with all those, it's going to be the best dunk package in the game. Now, with that being said, contact dunks. I'm going to be honest. If you can get this, you're going to be dunking on people. Because the way it works is this year, depending on the shot contest or interior defense people have on their build, it's really tough to complete a contact dunk on them. Now, there's no green window on dunk meters this year, so it's a little bit tougher to understand or gauge what you have to do to green it. But I ain't gonna lie, from my experience, it seems like you can really dunk on anybody. You just gotta hope you don't get taken out the animation. But what I'll say is, you wanna have as many of these on as possible, no matter what your dunk rating is, if you can get them. Simple as that. Now, to go alongside that, alley-oops, big man dunks, I'm going two hands for safety. Two-hand under basket regular or pro under basket rim pulls. If you want to put anything else on, that's up to you. Standard dunks is not too crazy this year in my opinion. They good. You can do the little dunk meter and stuff like that just like you can with the driving dunks, but it's not like broken or overpowered. I feel like the interior defense is pretty solid depending on what you're playing against. If you're playing against somebody that don't know what they're doing and they got a bad build, you're going to be able to destroy them. If you're playing against somebody that has a bad build and they're really good, you could destroy them still, but if they have a really good build, it's gonna be tough for a lot of insides this year, especially if you can't create for yourself. that's what I say. So yeah, contact dunks, you want to put on as many as you can, and you want to make sure that you have the 2 hands for safety so that you go up with the simplest 2-hand dunk every single time for the standings. When it comes to the alley-oops, big man, you're going to be putting on pros. Everybody else you can put on pros and elites. Pros just have the best standings, so that's why I say big man is more so pros, locks more so pros. But you can put on elites too. If you're big, I'm just saying, if you're not a guard, not a lock or big, you really shouldn't be focused too much on pros. If you only get pro, then obviously put on pro. But yeah, contact dunks. Same thing as I said for the contact dunks on the big. Same thing as I said for the contact dunks for the guards. Put on as many as you can. You're going to get more situations. The best way to stop lobs this year is to pretty much bump people. And contact dunks kind of eliminate that option. So if you put somebody in an animation, it's going to be impossible for them to steal the pass. And it's going to be impossible for them to bump you out of the pass. So you want to have as many of these on as possible. It kind of makes lobs really, really overpowered this year. So yeah, make sure you got on the contact alley-oops. And again, to go alongside contact alley-oops, like I said with the interior defense, depending on their interior defense, I'm telling you, that's going to affect these too. So they can take you out of them, but it really depends on if they have a good build, if they're good, and all that type of stuff. All right, when it comes to the best layup package in the game, I ain't gonna lie. If you don't really get no layups on your builds, default small, default swing, some of the best layup packages in the game. I said this last year, I said the year before. I've been saying this for years. Swing and small are really, really good. Both really, really good. Really, really good. All right, with that being said, let's hop into it. Now, when it comes to the guards, you got a couple you can go with. D-Book, you can use swings and guards, but I'm going to put it in the guards part 2. But yeah, D-Book still can do the floater, but they added some new animations. It's not as easy to do, but guards, y'all already had Trae Young too, so you can be straight with that. Trae Young is really good again this year. If you want to have another layup package that's really good, but not so much floater, especially, I guess, emphasize, Kyrie Irving is very good this year. De'Aaron Fox, very good this year. Wherever De'Aaron Fox is very good. A lot of people like Stephen Curry. I've never been a big fan of Stephen Curry. Stephen Curry is also really, really solid. Now, a lot of these layup packages, you do need a little bit higher layup. But yeah, these are the best layup packages in the game for guards, pretty much. Now, when it comes to swings, you're going to go Devin Booker again. But Devin Booker, Kobe Bryant is really, really good. Now, cheaper one that you can actually get for swings is actually really a couple good ones. Michael Jordan is really, really probably my favorite in the entire game. It was probably my favorite last year. It's probably my favorite again this year. It's a little bit slower, though. I will say that. But Zach LaVine is very, very good this year. Zach LaVine is like a good, well-rounded. Now, it's the same requirement as Jordan, so it's really on you how you want to do that. You can also use Zach LaVine on guards. So, yeah, for the guards out there, if y'all want to use this, you can use this. But to go alongside this, the best one for swings probably is Kobe Bryant, but I personally rather MJ and LaVine, but that's neither here nor there. LaMelo's actually pretty solid too. All right, next when it comes to bigs, you got Nikola Jokic. Jokic is really good for bigs if you want to do floaters. If you want to have a big that can do a lot of different angles and stuff like that, Julius Randle. By the way, they nerfed Giannis, but Giannis is still very, very good layups. Like, he get his crazy little Euros and stuff in his package this year. Like, it's actually, like, stuff Giannis do in real life. It's no longer, like, lone athlete, but it's still very, very, very good. Very good. So, yeah, Giannis is probably the literal best one, and it's actually pretty cheap. You only need an 80. But, yeah. And then to end off the bigs, before we get into, I guess, one that can go for bigs and swings, Ben Simmons, just to add that out there. But Domantas Sabonis, if you want to do floaters again, you're going to have a little glitchy little floater thing you can do again this year. Now, I will say floaters, scoops, I don't know how good they are in comparison to all the rest of the layup packages or straight to the rim layups like I do this year. I would say the straight to the rims are better because there's no huge green window. If you know how to time it, then the floaters and stuff are still going to be good for you. But yeah, Sabonis, Jokic, I would probably say are two of the best floaters in the game. It's just about, can you time them? Are you good at timing them? It's not about if everybody else can. Now, you don't have to green every single one if you put it on the right difficulty settings. We will actually get into that in this video for the layups. But yeah. All right, so when it comes to the layup timing, this is what I say. I see a lot of people complain about missing layups. If you're missing a lot of layups, put it on real player percentage. I ain't gonna lie. My build, I ain't gonna lie. I just put it up. I'm not gonna lie. I'm late in the overall cycle. I'm still trying to get to that 99. I'm getting very, very close. But with that being said, real player percentage, pretty much you don't gotta time nothing. It's gonna be going in based on your ratings. Now, you can put that online. You can do that for layers. But if you actually want to have something similar to real player percentage, but you actually want to time it and have an opportunity to green it, but it's going to be more so based on your ratings. It's going to be based on the coverage and the ratings. Kind of similar to real player percentage, but you not have the ability to green it. You can go low risk reward. Low risk reward is pretty good. I don't think it's as good as real player percentage this year, but I mean, if you want the option, the ability to green it, go ahead. Now, if you want normal risk reward, pretty much this is how layup timing has been in previous 2Ks. You have this option and you have high risk reward where it's not going to be make or miss on greens, but if you time it poorly, you will miss wide open. So that's what I'll say for the layups. I'll say I would personally recommend real player percentage or low risk. Normal is cool too. I just wouldn't use high risk personally on this game. I wouldn't personally because there's no green window no more, and it's not hard to miss time a layup on the game if you don't know the timing of the layups, especially if you got your meter off. So that's what I'll say, and that's what it is. But yeah, that's gonna be the end of this video. This video, we gave y'all the dunk packages for everything: bigs, guards, alley-oops, contact dunks. Don't really matter. When it comes to layups, we went over all that for guards, bigs, swings. It don't matter. We even went over settings. Y'all do want more of these? I got dribble moves. I got fade animations. I got all that. Just like the video. Subscribe if you're new. No more talking. It's your boy Fitz, man. I'm out of it, man.
I got digital dash, came right with a I walk in the store and I buy the stock. I hide in the bins and pull out the lot. Got Tiffany diamond, it cost me a lot. They flying like birds.
Tell them to bring me my money. Yeah!